We got some heroes, we got some witchery. Stick around. Hiya folks, Old Man Grognard here, and I got a book for you. Dig this. Fantastic Heroes in Witchery. This is what it looks like. And this is by Dominic Cruzet of Dice of Might Publishing. And here's what it looks like on the inside. Okay, here we go. Fantastic Heroes in Witchery. Isn't that a nice book? I got the softback. And it's a pretty hefty boy, isn't it? Yeah, pretty big. Let's just give you kind of the lay of the land. Very nicely laid out. Wonderful. I really like the artwork in here because it's a mixture of several different people's artwork among Dominic Cruzet, Jim Holloway, Andy Taylor, Brian Thomas, but they also put stock art in here. And this is probably one of the best uses of stock art I've seen. If I can find one, I'll show it to you. But he's done very well on this. Here's the equipment section and armor and weapons. And also they cover the sci-fi material too, just in case you're going to do the Flash Gordon, spells and blasters and all that kind of stuff. Some beautiful artwork. This is the Jim Holloway work right there. Ain't that gorgeous? Look at that. Beautiful. Nice charts, easy to read. The font is a little on the small side, but I can still read it with my glasses. So here we go. Here's some kind of stock art right here. Beautiful stuff. And here's the spell section. The spell section's got the scroll format that I really like. And appendixes and things like that. So that's the book. Take it away, Glenn. Okay, let me tell you a little bit more about this book. Like I said, it's Dominic Cruzet, Dice of Might Publishing. This was put out in 2014, and it is 420 pages, so it's pretty hefty. It is an OGL retro RPG, and inspired by most RPG OSR games, plus some streamlining in certain parts, like it's got ascending armor class, etc., etc. But actually, you can do both with it. I think they prefer ascending armor class. But this book, I had to reevaluate, let me put it that way. I looked through it, and I said, this is only part of a game. Because they do not give you magic items, they do not give you monsters. They said they rely on the other games for that. In fact, it suggested you get a copy of Swords and Wizardry or Ostric or something like that to get the monsters you want to use, but they show you the format they're using, the same format. And the magic items the same. So I thought, well, this would be good as a overlay on a regular role-playing game. And to me, at first, it seemed like the modern OGL equivalent of Ostric, which is also a bunch of house rules and stuff that developed into its own game, sort of. But I looked at this again, and I was kind of blown away. I said, I can make a role-playing game out of this. And even if I don't, I can use it for whatever game I'm using. Let me tell you what it's got. It's got 7 races, the usual 7 races. It's got 30 classes. And I say 30 plus classes because there's a few in the appendix section, appendices, which are very good. They also do some sci-fi stuff in there, like sci-fi classes, sci-fi equipment. Because if you want to play a swords and blasters type game, like, John Carter of Mars, Flash Gordon, things like that. You can do that with this game. They said it's not the focus, but you can do it with this. They have a DC-based simple spell system. 666 spells. I really haven't looked through all of them, but any spell that can summon Fae, I think would be all right. They had a spell in there specifically to summon Fae. I like that. The initiative is D6 plus mods. I'm sure, use whatever you want. The surprise, they keep 1 or 2 on a D6. They keep it real simple. A lot of the stuff, and 1 saving throw, a la Swords and Wizardry. They have chase rules. They only go up to 13 levels. And they have 16 appendices in here. And they have stuff like more about stats if you want to break them down. Physical aspects, personality, allegiances. Allegiances is interesting because it falls under alignment. It doesn't really fall under alignment. It falls under more like, well, they give you the 3 alignments, law, chaos, and they said, we assume everybody is neutral unless they're aligned with law or chaos, or they can even align with a belief, a person, a deity, an aspect, whatever. And if you want, they don't really have, they're clerics. The clerics in this game don't really, they throw spells, but everybody uses the same spell system. They have different spell lists, but it's labeled light, gray, or dark magic, black magic. So they would use all the light spells. So you can actually have a wizard that heals that way. They cover social hit points, an optional sanity system, talents, if you want to go that route, kind of like feats. So it's very, very modular, and it's like, I could really like kit bash a game out of this, which I like. It's very well done, beautiful illustrations, and I think it's worth the money, really. Just to have in your collection, if you don't use anything else, I take a lot of the spells out here because they line up with a lot of stuff, but then they give you a lot more, like chameleon skin, chariot of the sea, chariot of the sun, things like that. And the usual stuff is there, burning hands, fireball, blah, 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 blah. But now that I look through this book, I kind of like it. It's not going to keep me away from Savage Worlds and stuff, but I'm sure going to dip into this book for things if I do any more Swords and Wizardry or other class and level-based skill stuff, I will be dipping into this book. So it's highly recommended. Where are you going to get it? Okay. You can get it, the PDF is $7.50 at Drive-Thru RPG. I don't know about Lulu. The page for Dominique's page refers you to the Lulu page, but I can't really find it there. But you can find a physical copy on Amazon, a soft cover for $28. Some people have a hardcover. I don't know where you get it, but you can get a soft cover on Amazon. Anyway, check this game out. Fantastic Heroes and Witchery. And that's what I got. Go out, get it. You'll love it. Anyway, I got to go. So, bye-bye.